He said nature is calling. This guy. Yesterday, DJ Slim argued that J Bad is bigger than the best new artist category. Hey, man, it's a palita rap. You told me you compete with me till the end of time. Which I'm home, I'm rough, and I'm rough me prime. But still like your prime, which I'm home anytime. Call the police on me if love is a crime. Cause still this guy is an interesting rapper. Very interesting. Welcome to another exciting week of Champions League and Europa League football. So, Charlie, the wager arena people, you are going to win bet. Please, if you are not yet 18, don't try. If you don't have enough cash to place your bets, no worries. Visit the nearest mobile money merchant to deposit with Betway Top Up now. No under 18, bet the responsible way. Hey, Clark's Collections. Clark's. If you've never heard of Clark's or you've never worn their shoe brand, let me tell you, but we've all worn Clark's, right? No. Yeah. Clark's is a British-based international shoe manufacturer and retailer with over 195 years of knowledge and expertise and over 750 stores worldwide. Yeah. And you're easy. It's changing the landscape of fashion retail in Ghana and West Africa at large. Clark's is known for its sturdy, comfy adult footwear as well as children's. The extensive range of Clark's shoes include many styles crafted from real leather. Since comfy, fashionable and affordable footwear is something we all hope to find, Clark's not only sell fashionable shoes at affordable prices, but they are also top quality, which means long-lasting and durable footwear perfect for all occasions and all feet. Clark's Accra is officially launching and celebrating its 1-year anniversary on 24th of March. Tomorrow at Accra Mall at 2 p.m., all patrons will be given huge discounts when they shop. Here I come! I'll be there tomorrow with my children. When they come by, I'm hard. Hey, Lunch Avenue. Are you hungry? Yesterday, I really enjoyed Lunch Avenue. 0558 502 206. Have your lunch delivered to you at your doorstep. Enjoy the convenience of lunch order and delivery right to your doorstep from Lunch Avenue. Lunch Avenue, now we won't come have this arrangement with you. So any artist will go come here, you come serve. They go pay. Who for? Brother, show me that. Bring it.
Your invoice.
My invoice.
The one you paid last.
So Lunch Avenue. Yeah, Lunch Avenue.
Then every day they for bring lunch because me I be artist.
They say they give you discount.
Lunch Avenue Limited. To Andy Dusty, Hitz FM Accra. Job, lunch packs for Andy Dusty. Payment terms due on receipt. Description: jollof and pork. Total. Assorted jollof. Make all checks payable. Okay, so call 05. I want you to thank them for me, for giving me a huge discount. It's a huge discount.
Huge one.
Discount is not huge. See, I don't. Call them for me. Thank them for me. 0558 502. Invoice that I'm more. 0558 502 206. That is the number for Lunch Avenue. Now let's get to yesterday's discussion. Yesterday, DJ Slim made an argument that J Bad is bigger than the best new artist category. According to him, the Kumasi-based rapper and member of the popular Asaka Boys already had big songs which made him eligible for the category last year. Well, let's see. Lunch Avenue will be a Sunday Momo. Okay. Nice. Okay. Boo!
Wow, stress radio.
Huh?
Wow, stress
We are
radio.
sending Momo.
Chairman send Momo.
In Kayasem. Okay, so let's look at the J-Bad discussion that came up yesterday. Another person who's arguing seriously is Austin Wood, media personnel Austin Wood. I'm in a group and he just posted. He says last night, I drew the attention of chatters to the fact that in 2021, J-Bad had nomination when sorry by Yauto. Please, are you listening? Are you listening, please? He said, in 2021, J-Bad had nomination when Sorry by Yauto was nominated for Best Collaboration of the Year. Hence, cannot be nominated for Best New Artist.
Did he say that?
Yes.
Yesterday he didn't.
No,
What?
he's saying.
Okay.
That's the Austin Wood.
Austin Wood is saying.
Okay.
Yes. Because he featured on the Sorry song. And that since he had the nomination, there is no way he can have a bigger nomination like New Artist of the Year.
But okay. So
I think he has a point, huh?
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't speak for the scheme, but then I wish
Robert.
Robert was here. But just by featuring on somebody else's song doesn't qualify you to, because it's not your song.
Right.
You understand? So if he had a song that was nominated in another category and now again is coming into the scheme as a new artist, that's where there will be a problem. But he featured on someone else's song, so
Right.
I don't think it's a
Good.
problem.
Good suggestion. Let's speak with Austin Wood, my brother. Obibna.
Mr. Kwesiamo.
Good to hear your voice this morning. How are you?
I'm well, and good morning to those in the studio and those listening to us on radio and all other
You miss your voice on multimedia, eh?
Yeah. I'm a wall. Absent without leave. So
You have to come back to work.
I'll be back in May to start work.
Righty.
Mr. Kenanza gave me the opportunity to be a wall, so I'll be back to start work in May.
Okay. So you've raised certain concerns, especially about J-Bad's inclusion in the Best New Artist of the Year. And this morning you mentioned that J-Bad had nomination when Sorry by Yauto was nominated for Best Collaboration of the Year, hence cannot be nominated for Best New Artist. Now, Bulldog just countered your submission that it was only a feature and that it wasn't his song. So, yes, he qualifies for that category or for that nomination. What do you say to that?
No. Then I think Bulldog is rather missing the point, because you see, Andy, I followed the Ghana Music Awards because of you and the opportunity you have given me back 20 years ago. So Bulldog should listen to this. In 2006, a song titled Otolege by Oforian Ponsa featuring KK Fusu, Kofinti, and Baroski was nominated for Contemporary High Life Song of the Year. In the same category, Rakia by Kofinti featuring Oforian Ponsa, KK Fusu, and Mr. Baroski got nomination in that same category that same year. The two songs were also nominated in the same year for the collaboration of the year in that category that same year. So two songs, two different categories, four artists, same artists featured on both songs. But in the best collaboration, Andy, Rakia won. The reason Charterhouse or organizers of the award gave, and I spoke to Nee Hammond and the rest on radio, was, and Andy, you know this, the performance of KK Fusu on Rakia was top-notch than his performance on Otolege. So, Andy, in the history of the awards, it has been made known to us, even at me myself, I have been voting since 2006, and I have been an Academy member since 2010, that when somebody is nominated as part for Best Collaboration and they win, the artists, all of them who were nominated, are winners. So we even suggested, and then you know this, I don't know why I have to even lament on it. We even suggested, and Charter House or the organizers agreed that they would be given different plaques. So, Bulldog, once you are nominated and you win, you are given a plaque yourself as part of that collaboration. So you have earned a nomination. And the category definition that they are giving us is to qualify to be part of Best New Artist, you should have done works in the year under review and never had nomination. Never had nomination. So J-Bad, as part of those, and because the official list they released, they said, sorry, y'all talk, featuring J-Bad, this, that. That means they have earned the nomination, and if they had won, he would receive a plaque for it for his works. So he has earned the nomination, and it is across everywhere in the world. Once you are part of a collaboration, you have earned the nomination, and when it wins, you get part of the product that is given, and you get your different plaque for it. So that is the definition for it. There is no ambiguity in it. We go for Academy voting. It is explained to us each category before we vote.
Okay, Austin. So let me read the Best New Artist. First of all, how do you define the Best New Artist category?
What Robert Clark, the PR for the award scheme, says is the artist should have done works the year under review and never had nomination before at the Ghana Music Awards. So I even asked him, that kind of definition is wrong, because Ghana Music Awards started in 2000. Andy, if in 2024, Sibo Brothers, right, do a song which becomes popular and gets nomination, will we nominate them for Best New Artist? Because when they were popular in the early 90s, when Ghana Music Awards started, Sibo Brothers, which is Kennedy Cranton and Asolo, have never had a nomination before. So Robert Clay himself said then they would have to deal with that. So the definition they have given is you should have released a song the year and the review and never had a nomination at the Ghana Music Awards organized by Charter House.
Okay, so this is what the category definition states. The Best New Artist is the artist or artists are judged by the Academy Board and the general public as the most promising and talented emerging artist or artists. The award goes to a relatively new artist who released a single EP album that establishes the public identity of the artist within the year under review. That's it.
Okay, no problem with that. Andy, even with that definition, and I've raised those issues, so let's separate the issues. I find it difficult why J-Bad was not even nominated back in 2020. Because you remember, he became popular, released a popular song in 2020, and because the time frame is COVID, everybody knows J-Bad became popular and the Asaka Boy became popular with Sorry and other songs in 2020. So I even raised the issue he should have been nominated in 2020. But even if you put that aside and give them, so because with just definition you have just given, then it means that it was wrong, because nobody in Ghana music who has followed it can tell me that J-Bad, the definition you have just given, did not qualify in 2020.
But there is something we shouldn't forget, that the categories keep updating, right? They keep changing them. Almost every year there is an addition or subtraction. So with that, if you bring back what happened in 2020, we may be dancing Agbaja in here.
You see, you are moving on the tangent that I have not done my research to know that.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm not saying you are doing that, but I'm saying I have done research into it and know that there has not been any classical change from what Best New Artist has been over the year from 2020 till now. But even with that, I'm saying call Robert Clark yesterday on the Joy FM stage says that the person should have released a song called Become Popular the Year and the Review and has never had a nomination. Robert Clark is the official mouthpiece of the award scheme. That is what you can call him.
Well, Robert is part of us. Unfortunately, he's not here today. So your questions will definitely be answered.
On Joy FM Twitter space that you should have released a song the year and the review, had that appeal and everything you have talked about. And when the lady who did, the gospel lady her issue came up that she has done a song by Nasi 2009, his response was, once you have done songs, you have become but not had nomination before, you still qualify. That is what Robert Clark gave.
I don't, with that, sorry to cut you in, but I think they've given us a 1 week window to make corrections, right? So I don't see the reason he may be going back and forth. I think the best thing he should say is that, well, whatever you're saying, well taken, we'll table it and see the ones we have to take out.
That's what he has said. That is the conclusion.
That's
he
it.
thanked me for doing that research and says that once they verify this information I have given, they will act upon it. That is what he has given officially.
Right. So in this case, what is the bottom line? So are you now convinced about J-Bad?
Yeah. Per the research I have done, J-Bad should not be in there. He should not be in there. And I will pretend it any day. He should not be in there.
That because he featured and did not have his own song.
No, because he has had nomination before. Because if Sorry had won in 2021, Charterhouse over the years has told us that they would have given Yao Talk his plaque as the song owner. They would have given J-Bad another plaque for being part of the collaboration. And you know this. I know because you are host, you can't say this. But once you have that information, you should tell us. That is what we have agreed to with Charterhouse. They have publicly announced this, that for best collaboration, if you are two people on the song, each would get their own accolade. And you are a board member before. You know this. Don't let it be like Austin Wood is saying it. This is public knowledge Charterhouse has put out. That once you win best collaboration, you will get your plaque, even if it's 10 people. So how can J-Bad, if he has not been nominated and Sorry had won, so he would have a plaque for winning, but he will not be considered as getting nomination? It defies logic. It is not. It cannot happen anywhere.
Right. Okay. Points well made. Well, thank you very much, Austin. But I'll be calling you in our on our subsequent events.
And you need to.
I will. In fact, you need to join us one of these days. It will be a great pleasure. It will be a great pleasure to have you on our show. Please.
And I love the TV show you've just started.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm so grateful, Austin. We'll talk again. Folks, that's media person Austin Wood. Boo, you were on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't agree with him. I don't get it. Like you said, the category definition keeps changing. You understand? They keep updating, looking at the times and what is happening. Again, he said 2020. Yesterday, Slim said 2021. Now,
you want to listen to what Slim said? Just to correct whoever didn't listen. Unfortunately, I was out of range. So, listeners, please pay attention.
Akata Fuabuanu Chenku wasn't that big that introduced J-Bad. J-Bad had a lot of songs, from the Kumerica era.
No, it wasn't.
They were not big.
Go and check the numbers.
Okay, so best new artist, this is a category definition. It said best new artist or artists are judged by the Academy Board and the general public as the most promising and talented emerging artist. The award goes to a relatively new artist who released a single, EP, or an album that establishes the public identity that establishes the public's identity of the artist within the year under review. Okay.
You understand? So you can be doing whatever from 1932, but in 19
single,
yes,
EP,
good,
or an album.
Thank you.
And you are telling me J Bad,
DJ.
You are telling me J Bad,
Yes,
qualifies to be in here.
because
the
all
definition.
his songs. Look at the definition. Because all he has done, all the works.
He was still he was still not known like that.
Charlie, why J Bad? He's
now getting-
the only person
He's now getting that recognition.
Debbie,
like
what are we
mainstream.
talking about?
What are
This
you
one?
also talking about? Is Kumasi Ghana? Kumasi is not Ghana.
Songs from J Bad that went from Kumasi straight to billboards. That went from Kumasi straight to all these.
That is why he's
international
been
platforms.
recognized
No,
now.
but this was way before. I'm saying.
Which billboard?
so-
Which billboard?
Oh, all the international billboards.
So
Then
Slim,
Please.
Slim.
The guy has a
You mean
song
the
with
billboards
no,
around
the
Kumasi,
relax.
or the real billboard?
No. Let's just be honest. Kumerica was dominant in our music space from 2020 to 2020. That is COVID year.
Yeah, 2021.
2021, 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
He has a lot of songs out. You understand? That got national attention. In all fairness, I think
Which ones? True, no,
That
me true.
Kumerica vibe you're talking about.
If it wasn't for around that era, we wouldn't have known all of them.
so. He's been out. So the year under review, Demon. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, the year under review, he also released, didn't he?
He released.
Here's 103.9 FM. Yeah.
So look, I just got some information, yeah, and sorry, that song was a feature, not a collaboration.
Okay.
Charterhouse will only give
Flags to
collaborations.
right.
So, let's try and get some of these things right. Then we don't throw dust into people's eyes or ears or whatever you want to call it. You understand? And again, I mean, this is a scheme that knows what they are about. Yeah. Now, again, they set the parameters for whatever they do. So I'm sure yes, they are human. They can make mistakes. But then for this particular one, I don't get it. Because if you say 2021, Slim himself admitted there was a communique that they didn't want their staff to be included in.
Right. So which means they wouldn't be recognized.
Exactly. So this time, if they've allowed it or they've actually, and that's one of the things I wanted to ask.
Austin.
No. Robert yesterday, 2 days back, that with all the nominations that they have, these people did they submit their works, or they went the scheme went ahead to also pick people's stuff without
Their knowledge.
without
Permission.
them submission. Yeah, no, not necessarily permission, but without them submitting, because that's another angle we need to look at.
I'm aware that if you don't submit your stuff, right?
You won't get nominated.
No, not that. If it's bigger, let's say Vanilla Song Want You Bad, it's bigger. So they pick Want You Bad, but before they publish it, they need your permission. They won't just publish it and say best collaboration, Vanilla and Medical, and then they put it out without your permission. Because once you've not submitted, it could be that one, it's an oversight which they need to draw your attention to. Two, it's intentional that you don't want to be a part of the scheme. So, which right do they have? It's your property. So they'll still need your permission before they put it out there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even as we speak, there are some musicians whose songs were bigger in the year under review, but they cannot publish them. Because probably they're trying to get to them. The people are not opening up, or they are not giving them their permission, or they are not giving consent at all. At all. And they can't use their rights. They cannot use their power that, we are Charterhouse and so we are using it. It's not for them. The materials are not for them. It's for the artist. Right? Are you done? Martinez, please.
Yeah, boss, I mean, when you look at the definition, keywords, promising, talented, emerging, and relatively.
So, be
So,
a promising, no, you're talented, no, big song, and two nominated.
Davi. talented. Alonso Carl. So the guy is promising. He is emerging. And like Austin said, he had nomination with Sorry. So I think that side falls under the relatively new. And that is a definition. So I don't think Charterhouse will do that mistake. I don't think so. Because the category, all the categories are based on definitions, principles, and regulations. And so J-Bad can do music for maybe 15 years. Once he falls under that definition, definitely, whether we like it or not, is new artist. And so we might know J-Bad, but I don't think...
we should even get J-Bad on the line so they talk to him himself. But how does he feel about the nomination? Because people are saying he shouldn't be there. Does he think he should be there?
Let's see.
Because that Kumerica thing we've been talking about, I think it was just...
Would he talk?
Why won't he talk? Why he doesn't talk?
The boy there, people know him, but I think mainstream is what their focus is. I don't think J-Bad is in the mainstream.
Oh, but for now, his Anaju song is big.
Oh yeah, it's big. That is why he's emerging. That's why he's emerging.
Have you listened to the song?
I've listened.
Then somehow, have you listened to the song?
I mean, the beam me so.
I love Condemn past the Anaju, but they are all good. His style is very unique, and that is why he's very talented, very creative. So, like you said earlier on, there's a week to submit some of these concerns, to raise this call. I think it should be official. It shouldn't just be just a talk on radio or maybe on social media. I think anyone who has a concern should reach out to Charterhouse officially and see if there could be that change, because it's all good for the game. Maybe Charterhouse has mistakenly put something out there. So if their attention is raised, it might help. But to sit back and, you shouldn't be there, it should be official. And besides, I'm sure the guy is even happy being in the category.
Alrighty. Many thanks for listening to the show. It's been yet another roller coaster. Thank you very much for coming, Martinez. Thank you, Bulldog. Thanks to production. Nana Kwame Labi, Mr. Hagler, Fly Nemo Boy, DJ Bidash, Arnold Criselda. My name is Andy. Special thanks to Vodafone, Francophones,
Flex,
MTN, EcoBank, Lunch Avenue, Emirates, Top Rebel Clinic, Betway, and to you for listening. We shall be back same time tomorrow with Doreen Avio and her crew. But they catch me on the library between 10 a.m. and midday tomorrow as we continue with season 3 of The Samples. Bye for now.
Charlie, I swear me I've been through a lot, But one step from now, we taking over. All of this is nothing to me, nothing to me. Plenty blessings follow me go. Man, I'm on top, I'm never gonna stop.